In the latest crisis that has a potential to snowball into a full-fledged war, North Korea has yet again tested an intercontinental ballistic missile. The ICBM, which had a capacity to target 15,000 kilometers away from the Korean Peninsula, flew at a height of almost 6,000 kilometers above the surface of Earth for almost 1,000 kilometers. It was at a speed of 22 Mach, which is almost to give you a perspective, a normal aircraft that we travel into travels at a speed of 1,000 to 1,200 kilometers per hour. So almost 25 times the normal aircraft travels. This intercontinental ballistic missile can travel at a speed of Mach 22, which is almost like 25,000 kilometers. Plus, this latest test has actually given a panic in the Korean Peninsula. This also comes in the in the recent meetings after U.S. President Joe Biden, Korean President, and Japanese President Fumio Kishida had met on Sunday and in Phnom Penh, and they had U.S. President had assured them of an ironclad deterrence against any provocation. This intercontinental ballistic missile, which has a capacity to carry nuclear warhead, chemical or biological weapon, or massive explosive load, has a clear concern in this area. We have seen in the recent months there has been multiple reasons to worry if the Korean Peninsular crisis can become a full-fledged war. We have seen the Taiwan crisis happening in that area. Then in the recent weeks, only this month around, Korea has fired back-to-back dozens of missiles in the name of test firing, some of which also fell through the maritime zone of Japanese sea. And these latest crisis also comes in the after the meeting of U.S. President Joe Biden and Chinese President Xi Jinping, which was kind of reassuring for the world because of because of the already reeling geopolitical tension that we are witnessing in Russia and Ukraine and Taiwan crisis. It looked like for some times the world is going to have a peace, at least in some theater of the potentially that can become a point of flashpoint, and it can become a full-fledged war. And that was Korean Peninsula. Korean crisis and the nuclear enrichment programs and nuclear warhead development programs of North Korea were also a topic of discussion during Joe Biden and Xi Jinping's talk. However, it looks like those talks have not yielded the desired results, as within a week of that meeting, this latest intercontinental ballistic missile firing by North Korea is a clear concern. The South Korean Army Chief Joint Chief Staff has said that they will have extended deterrence and they will not shy away from using any means to defend their territory. These war rhetorics or provocative statements coming from either side is a clear concern for the world, because the world order is currently dealing under the pressure from pandemic, and on top of that Russia-Ukraine crisis, which has kind of thrown off the gear all regular day-to-day supply chain across the continents. The supply chain of food, fertilizer, fuel are already disrupted. There has been clear disruption in manufacturing industry as well because of the unavailability of key components. And if Russia-Ukraine crisis does not seem to be ending any soon, this latest flashpoint that is emerging in Korean Peninsula is also causing a worry among world leaders. We'll have to wait and watch how this crisis is calmed down, whether the leaders show maturity and they discuss through talks and diplomacy and try to pacify the growing tension in that region, or will this continuation of provocation from North Korea will continue to worry the world, and it will also have impacts on the other aspects of the life of people around the globe. This latest ICBM that Korea has tested is actually a very limited number of countries have this capacity, including USA, Russia, China, India, and North Korea is only the fourth country in the world which has this type of arsenal that can travel from continent to continent. Recently, Israel has it has been talked that Israel has also developed this ICBM, but those deployments are yet not sure. But India has also been one of the developer of this strong and very potential weapon in the recent years. But with the North Korean dictatorship, these type of warheads and these type of extreme advanced intercontinental ammunitions can be a cause of worry for the world, and we'll have to see how this whole situation pans out in the days to come, because in the recent weeks there has been interrupted the sentiment that there is going to be peace, there is going to calmness in the Korean side. but it looks like North Korean side is not going to have any sort of rest for now, and they are going to continue to provoke the world with their latest weaponry and show of strength by using such tests and such ballistic missiles testings.